Good morning, students. Today we are going to read and understand a beautiful poem written by one of the famous poets, William Wordsworth. The name of the poem is A Beautiful Day. William Wordsworth is the poet who is also famous for nature poetry. He is going to explain us how beautiful a day becomes when the sun rises and we can see many of the things around us. So, let's start with the poem. You can also, students, make a list of the things which happens around you when you start your day. The cock is crowing, the stream is flowing, the small birds twitter, the lake doth glitter. We have a alarm clock which calls out in the morning so that we can wake up. But in olden times, we didn't have the alarm clocks. So, at that very time, what used to be there? Yes, cock. It used to crow in the morning and all the day began with it. The stream of water is flowing beautifully early in the morning when many sounds are not there. There is no busyness of life at that very time. We can hear or listen to the stream also flowing. The small little birds which are sitting on the trees or on the walls of the houses, they are chirping and twittering. And the lake doth glitter. Glitter means shine. The lake is also shining because the water is pure and clean early in the morning. Let's begin the second paragraph. The green field sleeps in the sun. The oldest and the youngest are at work with the strongest. The cattle are grazing, their head never raising. The poet is saying that early in the morning, when the sun rises, the fields which are green because of crops, they feel that as if they are sleeping in the sunshine. And everybody who is the oldest one in your family, you can see, and youngest, the small children, they are active and energetic to start their work. As you come to the school, your parents, they move to their office. Everybody start with their work with full of energy and activeness. The cattle are grazing. The poet says that the cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, these all are cattle. They are grazing in the fields, their head never raising. They are so busy in having the food that they are not even raising their head. We can say this thing that they all are busy with their work, with the sunshine, or with the on of a beautiful day. They are 40 feeding like one, like an. So we can say this thing that the cattle, those who are grazing in the field, their head is never up, and all together they seems like the 40 cattle are looking like one only because they are having their food in unity, and you feel when you see them that there is only one cattle who is grazing in the field. Like an army defeated, the snow hath retreated, and now doth fare ill on the top of Bear Hill. You must be watching Ramayana and Mahabharata just now. You can see that when enemy it is defeated, they come back to their place. They start moving and running towards their destination. In the same way, The white snow which is there on the hilltop, it is coming down on the plains like an army which is retreating, which is moving back to their areas, and they doth, that means does. Farewell means they are saying farewell or goodbye to the hills, and now the top of the hill is bare. It is without the snow, because when the heat of the sun falls on the hilltop, the ice or the snow starts melting. The plowboy is whooping anon and anon. The farmer, you can say the plowboy, he is also doing work in the fields along with singing the song. He is also very happy. There's joy in the mountains, there's life in the fountains, there is joy, there is happiness all around in the mountains when the sun rises. There is life in the fountains, the small fountains and the big fountains. It seems when they start watering as if there is life, they are full of liveliness. Small little clouds are sailing in the sky. The small little clouds, they are moving around in the sky, which is pure serene blue. The rain had is gone, over and gone. The rain, it has come to an end. The rain is over and the skies are clear. Only what is left? Small little clouds which are sailing in the sky, and a sunshine which is there all around. We can say this thing that the day, it brings out new hopes, happiness, joy forever. Everywhere there is life and everywhere there is smile. As we have read in the chapter that everybody is very happy with the sunrise, the cock crowing, everybody busy with the work, the snow is melting, the stream and other water bodies, they are glittering, shining, flowing, and everyone is about in the work with a smile, energy, and activeness. So this was the poem all about. Now students, we are going to start with the hard words. First word glitter, Glitter. Second word raising, Raising. Third word defeated, Defeated. Next, fountain, Fountain. Next, retreated, Retreated. Last, prevailing, Prevailing. The word meanings: twitter, the sound which is made by the birds make a series of short high sounds. Usually it is done by the birds. Glitter means sparkle. As the stream was sparkling, the lake was glittering. Grazing, eating grass growing in the field, and specially it is done by the cattle. The cattle are cow, sheep, buffalo. Retreated, move back or move away, to move to the position as the snow was retreating. Playboy, a boy who leads the animal and that draw a plow. Whooping, expressing joy and excitement with a loud cry. When the plowboy is moving, he is happy while plowing the fields and with his cattle. Prevailing is existing. Fare ill means exist with difficulty. Now, make sentences. The first word, glitter. Glitter. Stars are glittering in the sky. Grazing, grazing. The sheep were grazing on the hillside. Flowing, flowing. The blood is flowing from his cheek. Clouds, clouds. The clouds are getting darker. Mountain, mountain. Tom is going to climb that mountain. Now, exercise. We have already read about what are the things or what are the actions which were done by all these things written down. The clouds, they were sailing in the sky. Cattle, they were grazing in the fields. Cock was crowing in the morning. Birds were twittering on the trees. Stream was flowing. Lake was glittering. Green fields, they were sleeping in the sunshine. And Plowboy was whooping with happiness. Answer the following questions. We are going to have the question and answers. Who are the people working? The oldest and the youngest people are working in the field. What does this line mean? There are 40 feeding like one. There are 40 feeding like one means they are 40 cattle who are grazing in the field and they are never raising their head. Next question. What season does the poem describe? The poet describes the spring season. In this poem, the poet describes a bright day in the countryside. Describe a beautiful day in the place where you live. Include these: the weather, the scenery. What makes you call it a beautiful day? Anything that you like to do about the day. I live in Shimla. The weather of Shimla is cold throughout the year. This place is surrounded by mountains. Temperature of Shimla during daytime are very pleasant. Snowfall is center of attraction in Shimla. Now, some rhyming words. A poem can't be completed without rhyming words. Flowing, crowing, blowing. Twitter, glitter, litter. Prevailing, sailing, mailing. Defeated, retreated, greeted. Hill, ill, bill. Grazing, raising, praising. Youngest, strongest, fastest. So, students, you would have understood the poem very well. Thank you. Have a nice day.